It's a quiet morning. You're sitting at your kitchen table, the sun is streaming in, and you're holding a warm cup of coffee or tea. In this moment of peace, you may become aware of a subtle, rhythmic sensation in your chest. A gentle, steady beat that has been with you every second of every day of your entire life. It's your heart. This magnificent, tireless engine, no bigger than your own fist, has been diligently pumping away, supplying life-giving blood to every corner of your body, without ever taking a single vacation or a day off. We often go through our lives taking this incredible feat for granted, only paying attention to our heart when something feels wrong. A flutter, a skipped beat, or a feeling of pressure. We are told to watch our numbers, to monitor our blood pressure and our cholesterol, and we often live with a quiet, underlying anxiety about the health of this most vital organ. For decades, the conventional wisdom around heart health was primarily focused on a message of restriction and avoidance. Avoid fat, avoid cholesterol, avoid salt. While there is a kernel of truth in some of this advice, this fear-based approach often left people feeling deprived and confused. And most importantly, it missed the most powerful and empowering part of the story. The truth, now overwhelmingly supported by a vast and growing body of rigorous scientific research, is that the journey to a strong, resilient, and healthy heart is not just about what you avoid, but about what you enthusiastically embrace. It's about understanding that certain foods, particularly those you choose to eat for your very first meal of the day, can be the most potent, protective, and life-affirming medicine for your entire cardiovascular system. What if your breakfast could be more than just fuel to get you through the morning? What if it could be a daily, strategic intervention? A delicious ritual that actively works to clean your arteries, lower your blood pressure, fight the chronic inflammation that ages your heart, and provide you with the very building blocks your heart needs to beat strongly and steadily for years to come. This is not a hypothetical scenario. It is the delicious reality of a heart-healthy lifestyle. Today, we are going to embark on a complete and comprehensive journey to revolutionize your morning routine. And, in doing so, to fundamentally strengthen and protect your heart. We are not going to give you a list of bland, boring health foods. Instead, we will demystify the complex processes that lead to heart disease, explaining the roles of cholesterol, inflammation, and oxidative stress in a clear and simple way. We will then reveal the specific, vibrant, and delicious superfoods that are packed with the healthy fats, the powerful antioxidants, and the essential minerals your heart is craving. We will show you how to combine these foods into the perfect, heart-protective breakfast, and we will explore the simple morning habits that can work in synergy with your diet to create the optimal environment for cardiovascular wellness. This is about moving from a place of fear and anxiety about heart disease to a place of empowerment, confidence, and joy. The power to build a stronger heart is not hidden in a complex medical textbook. It is waiting for you in your kitchen, in your pantry, and on your breakfast plate. To understand how to protect our heart, we must first understand the primary threats it faces. The most common form of heart disease is coronary artery disease, which is caused by a process called atherosclerosis. As we've explored before, this is the slow, silent buildup of a sticky, waxy substance called plaque on the inner walls of the arteries that supply blood to your heart. Think of these arteries as the fuel lines to your heart's engine. When plaque builds up, it narrows these fuel lines, reducing the flow of oxygen-rich blood. If a piece of this plaque ruptures, a blood clot can form, completely blocking the fuel line and causing a heart attack. So what causes this plaque to form in the first place? It's a multi-step process, and understanding it is key to dismantling it. It begins with damage to the delicate, single-cell thick inner lining of the artery, a layer called the endothelium. A healthy endothelium is incredibly smooth, like a Teflon pan, allowing blood to flow without friction. But this lining can be damaged by several factors, including the constant physical force of high blood pressure, the chemical assault from cigarette smoke, and the inflammatory effects of high blood sugar. When the endothelium is damaged, it becomes sticky. This is where bad cholesterol, or LDL, enters the story. LDL particles can seep into the damaged artery wall and get trapped. Once there, they are attacked by unstable molecules called free radicals in a process called oxidation. This oxidized LDL is the real villain. It triggers a massive inflammatory response from your immune system. Immune cells rush to the scene to clean up the mess, but in the process, they become engorged with the oxidized LDL, turning into foam cells, which are a primary component of plaque. Over time, more cholesterol, more foam cells, calcium, and other cellular debris accumulate, causing the plaque to grow, harden, and narrow the artery. Our mission, therefore, is a three-pronged attack. We must protect our endothelium from initial damage, we must prevent our LDL cholesterol from becoming oxidized, and we must quell the chronic, low-grade inflammation that fuels the entire destructive process. This is precisely what a well-designed, heart-healthy breakfast can help us to achieve. Our journey to the perfect heart-healthy breakfast begins not with food, but with a foundational principle that sets the stage for the entire day. Proper morning hydration. You wake up every morning in a state of dehydration. This dehydration causes your blood to become slightly thicker, or more viscous. Thicker blood is harder for your heart to pump, which means your heart has to work harder, and your blood pressure can be slightly elevated, right from the start of the day. This is one of the reasons why heart attacks are most common in the morning hours. By simply starting your day with a large, 16-ounce glass of warm water, you begin to immediately counteract this. Warm water is absorbed more easily than cold water, and is more soothing to your system. This simple act of rehydrating helps to thin your blood, making it easier for your heart to pump, and it can have an immediate, beneficial effect on your blood pressure. To make this morning water even more of a heart tonic, add the juice of half a fresh lemon. Lemons are an excellent source of the mineral potassium. As we know, potassium is the natural antagonist to sodium. It helps your kidneys to excrete excess sodium, which in turn helps to lower your blood pressure. Lemons are also packed with vitamin C and other antioxidants, which provide your arterial lining with its first dose of protection for the day. Make this your unwavering morning ritual. Warm lemon water before anything else. Now that our system is hydrated and prepared, let's build the perfect heart protective breakfast. And the first and most crucial building block we will discuss is a food group that was once considered the ultimate enemy of heart health, but is now understood to be one of its greatest allies. Healthy fats. For decades, we were told to follow a low-fat diet to protect our hearts. But we now know that this was an oversimplification. The type of fat you eat is far more important than the amount. Unhealthy fats, like the trans fats found in many processed foods and the excess saturated fats found in fatty meats and full-fat dairy, can indeed contribute to unhealthy cholesterol levels. But healthy unsaturated fats, both monounsaturated and polyunsaturated, are incredibly beneficial. Let's start with a true superfood that is a champion of monounsaturated fats: the avocado. This creamy, delicious fruit is a nutritional powerhouse. The monounsaturated fats in avocados have been shown in numerous studies to have a powerful, positive effect on cholesterol levels. They can significantly lower levels of the bad LDL cholesterol, while simultaneously raising levels of the good, protective HDL cholesterol. Remember, HDL acts like a fleet of garbage trucks, scavenging excess cholesterol from your arteries and transporting it back to the liver for removal. So, avocados are performing a brilliant double duty. Furthermore, avocados are packed with antioxidants that help to protect that precious LDL cholesterol from becoming oxidized in the first place. And they are one of the richest food sources of potassium, making them a fantastic tool for managing blood pressure. One of the best ways to incorporate avocado into your breakfast is to simply mash half an avocado and spread it on a piece of 100% whole grain toast. This is an infinitely better choice than butter or cream cheese. It's a simple swap that replaces saturated fat with a heart-healing monounsaturated fat, while also providing fiber and a host of other nutrients. Next, let's talk about the kings of polyunsaturated fats, specifically the omega-3 fatty acids: flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts. Omega-3s are some of the most potent anti-inflammatory agents found in nature. They are the raw materials your body uses to create powerful compounds that actively resolve and calm inflammation throughout your body, including the inflammation burning in your arteries. A simple and incredibly effective way to start your day is by adding 1 to 2 tablespoons of ground flax seeds or whole chia seeds to your morning meal. You can stir them into oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or sprinkle them over yogurt. It's important to use ground flax seeds, as your body cannot break down the tough outer hull of the whole seed to access the precious oils inside. Walnuts are another fantastic choice. A small handful, about a quarter cup, provides a therapeutic dose of these anti-inflammatory omega-3s. Now that we have our healthy fats, let's add our next crucial component: soluble fiber. Soluble fiber is a type of dietary fiber that dissolves in water to form a thick, gel-like substance in your digestive tract. This gel is like a magic sponge for cholesterol. It binds to cholesterol and bile acids in your gut and prevents them from being absorbed into your bloodstream. It then escorts them out of your body as waste. This process forces your liver to pull more LDL cholesterol from your blood to make new bile acids, which directly lowers your circulating LDL levels. The undisputed champion of soluble fiber for breakfast is oatmeal. The specific type of soluble fiber in oats, called beta-glucan, is incredibly effective at this cholesterol-lowering task. A warm bowl of steel-cut or rolled oats in the morning is like sending a cleanup crew into your system before the day has even begun. It is crucial to choose the plain, unflavored varieties. The prepackaged, flavored instant oatmeals are often loaded with sugar, which would completely negate the heart-healthy benefits. To your plain oatmeal, you can add your ground flax seeds or walnuts for that healthy fat and protein boost, creating a breakfast that is a true cardiovascular powerhouse. We have our healthy fats and our soluble fiber. The final piece of our heart protective trifecta is a concentrated dose of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds. And for this, we turn to the vibrant, delicious world of berries. As we've explored, the deep, rich colors of blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are a sign of their incredible concentration of compounds called anthocyanins. These anthocyanins are like a personal protection squad for your arteries. They are potent antioxidants that shield your LDL cholesterol from oxidative damage, and they are powerful anti-inflammatory agents that soothe the delicate endothelial lining of your blood vessels. Studies have also shown that they can improve the flexibility of your arteries and enhance the production of nitric oxide, that crucial molecule that helps your blood vessels to relax and widen, thereby lowering blood pressure. Adding a full cup of mixed berries to your morning meal is one of the most delicious and effective things you can do for your heart. You can pile them on top of your oatmeal, stir them into plain yogurt, or blend them into a smoothie. As with oats, frozen berries are a fantastic, nutrient-dense, and affordable option that allows you to enjoy these benefits all year long. So let's assemble the perfect, heart-strengthening breakfast. It begins with a large glass of warm lemon water. Then, the meal itself could be a bowl of slow-cooked oatmeal, into which you have stirred a tablespoon of ground flaxseed. You top this with a generous cup of mixed berries and a small handful of walnuts. Or it could be a slice of 100% whole grain toast, topped with half a mashed avocado and a sprinkle of everything bagel seasoning. Or it could be a smoothie, blended with spinach for nitrates, a banana for potassium, a scoop of plain Greek yogurt for protein, a tablespoon of chia seeds, and a cup of frozen berries. Each of these options is a symphony of heart-healthy nutrients, a delicious and satisfying meal that is actively working to lower your cholesterol, reduce inflammation, protect your arteries, and provide you with a source of clean, sustained energy to power your morning. Now, we must also discuss the common breakfast foods that are working against your heart. The primary culprits are foods high in sugar, refined carbohydrates, and unhealthy fats. That morning pastry, donut, or sugary breakfast cereal causes a rapid spike in your blood sugar and insulin levels, a process that is highly inflammatory and stressful for your blood vessels. Processed breakfast meats like bacon and sausage are often very high in saturated fat and sodium, and they can contain preservatives like nitrates that are also damaging to your arterial lining. By simply making the conscious choice to replace these pro-inflammatory foods with the whole, unprocessed, nutrient-dense options we have discussed, you are making one of the most profound and impactful shifts you can possibly make for your long-term cardiovascular health. Beyond the food itself, there are simple morning habits that can further support your heart function. After you've had your warm water and before you eat, take just 5 minutes to engage in some gentle movement. This could be some simple stretching, some gentle marching in place, or even a short, slow walk around your home. This gentle movement helps to wake up your circulatory system, improve blood flow, and it can help to lower the morning surge of stress hormones like cortisol, which can be hard on your heart. Another powerful morning habit is to practice a few minutes of deep, diaphragmatic breathing. As we've explored in other contexts, deep, slow breathing is a powerful way to activate your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest, or brake pedal part of your nervous system. When this system is dominant, your heart rate slows, your blood vessels relax, and your blood pressure naturally decreases. Simply sitting quietly for 3 to 5 minutes and focusing on taking deep breaths into your belly can set a calm, heart-centered tone for your entire day, counteracting the stress that is a major contributor to heart disease. We have now journeyed from the cellular level of atherosclerosis to the delicious, practical reality of a heart-strengthening breakfast plate. We have dismantled the old fear-based paradigms of heart health and replaced them with a new, empowering model based on nourishment and abundance. We have learned that the key to a healthy heart lies in a synergistic combination of healthy fats to balance our cholesterol, soluble fiber to actively remove it, and a rainbow of antioxidants to protect our arteries from the ravages of inflammation and oxidative stress. We have assembled these principles into delicious, satisfying, and easy-to-prepare breakfast options. And we have surrounded this nutritional strategy with simple, supportive morning habits of hydration, gentle movement, and conscious breathing. This is a holistic approach. It recognizes that your heart is not an isolated machine, but an integral part of a complex and interconnected system. The choices you make every single morning have a ripple effect that touches every aspect of your cardiovascular wellness. The journey to a stronger, healthier heart is not about a single dramatic overhaul. It is about the quiet power of a consistent, daily ritual. It is about the accumulation of small, intelligent, and loving choices. Imagine a future where you have a sense of vibrant energy that lasts throughout the morning. Imagine the peace of mind that comes from knowing that with every delicious bite of your breakfast, you are actively building a more resilient, more protected, and more powerful heart. This is not a distant fantasy. It is the real, tangible promise of starting your day with intention and with nourishment. The most important investment you can ever make is in your own health. And that investment begins tomorrow morning, with that first simple, hydrating glass of water, and that first delicious heart-strengthening bite.